welcome to another episode of Artco Drone Solutions. I know I put a link out there or a little blurb out there on all the social media that there was going to be no show today. I thought the wedding was today, it's next week. So here's what happened. I get this notification Wednesday from a good friend of mine. I knew that he was getting married and stuff, and thought, hey, super right. And then I get an invitation. And I go, cool. So I go and fill out the RSVP and all that jazz. And I thought the wedding was today. So earlier today, I get this notice on Facebook in a private message. They wanted information on my email to send me information about the wedding. So it turns out it's next week. Oh, God, and I didn't have a guest lined up. So I'm going to get somebody lined up for next week. It'll be a fun show next week. So some of you have already seen the test video that I did on the DU recorder. I didn't quite use a DU recorder, but I used another one that is for Samsung phones, and it is called it's called Mobizen Live. And so some of you got to hear me have a connection on getting my compass calibrated. It seems like every time I use the Mavic Air, I gotta do a compass calibration. I don't know why, but it's just one of those things that kind of bugs me. But the last time I used it, I didn't have to do a compass calibration. I don't know what's going on there, but I wanted to test out this app, and it seemed like it worked. And then when I finally closed it down, yes, I am so sorry about. Fortunately, it wasn't any F-bombs. I'm so glad about that. I watched that video just prior to this show. I didn't think it uploaded because right after I did all that, I checked on my phone. I went to my channel. I go, oh, geez, it didn't work. Oh, so I got it. So I deleted it and then I brought it back. And for some reason, when I uploaded that, Steve Mack, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming in. I'm just doing the show by the seat of my pants today because of all the stuff about the wedding. But anyway, going back, I somehow deleted DJI Go 4. And that got me frustrated. So now I understand how Ken Heron feels or Greg Kunert feels when things start to go wrong with the live stream. And that's what all the colorful words were. But right now I've got batteries charging up. So a little while later, it looks like the sun is finally coming out. It's looking sunnier out there. So what I'll do is I might test it out on the Phantom 3 Advance. And what I did, oh yeah, so you saw my little cowlick there. Anyway, I got my tablet. This is what I use for my my Phantom. And I used a different app, and here is what I used. I use Streamlabs. I'm going to test that out and see how that works out. And it'll stream right to YouTube as well. But the neat thing about it is I could do donations on this, and it'll give me a tracker, and I think I could see the chats a little better. Where before on the other app, I couldn't see the chats, so I couldn't react to you folks out there that were watching that whole fire drill live today. So that was a lot of fun. So I'll click on the Streamlabs OBS, and yeah, and right now it's not recording. I hope it's not recording, but if I hold it now, you can see me in the background, and so that's how that's going to work. And I'm going to try that out on the Phantom 3 a little later, so that'll be interesting to see how that works out. So let's go back in. Let's see who's in the chat. So it's just still Steve Mack. Thank you for stopping by. I need to edit my description a little better, but anyway, if you notice on my Artco page, I have set it up so now I've got 7 people watching. Cool. I've got links to my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Facebook page. I do have a Artco Drone Solutions Facebook page, so I'm going to start putting videos up there, and people could come to that, and we'll see how that goes. And my other channels as well. So that's what I've been doing for most of the day today, was getting those links hooked up to pages that I have on Facebook and to my Instagram and Twitter. Twitter, that I just have a generic Twitter, so it's going to be all the shows on that. So, and also on Arts Place, my conservative talk show. I have links to my Arts Place page and to Instagram and to Twitter, so people could go there. So I'm expanding my reach on those channels, and hopefully that helps me out down the road as well. Some of the other things that I'm going to add to my channels are branding badges or subscription badges. So that'll be good to get people to subscribe to my channel. And that's what I've noticed on a lot of YouTube channels, that they have a little thing down in the right hand corner where people could click on, and what I'll do in my videos is I'll tell people to click on that little thing in the lower right hand corner over there, and you'll be subscribed to my channel. And now I keep getting phishing stuff. Boy, you gotta be really careful to what you click on, because just before the show I got this thing saying PayPal has just deposited $65,000. I'm like, what? So I clicked on that, and it goes, warning, warning, Will Robinson, warning, you have been taken over, and it was one of those ransom where bugs or malware. And I go, holy. So those are easy to take care of. All you have to do is unplug your computer, do a hard uh, shutdown, and just count to 20, plug it back in, start it all up. So that's what's going on. So that'll be interesting to try out this software tomorrow morning. I'm going to be part of the Sunrise group. I'll be working with Drone Bum, Michael, Philly Drone Life, and I think Chris Hope and some other early morning drone people. Yeah, yeah, me too. That 750 million. Is that in Zimbabwe dollars? Which is probably worth, uh, what, not even a dollar. So I've been checking out other channels, and that's how I get ideas for my channel. I learned from those channels. I go, oh, okay, so I do that and this, and I go, hey, that's interesting how they do that, and that's really how you learn how to build your channel. Uh, One channel that's really good about helping people out is Pusha Studios. And boy, ever since I've gone to them, my shows, I keep building subscribers. Boom, 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 boom. Right now I'm at 656, and it's crazy. Chris Hope, welcome to the show. I want to apologize if you. I think you saw my testing of my live stream, and I apologize for the colorful language there. But I noticed that I got quite a few quite a few people watching. Okay, so videos. Let's see how many views. I I got 32 views in 1 hour. That's not bad. That's pretty good. My only issue that I my only issue is kind of the lagginess of the video. I wasn't too happy with the quality of the video. Hopefully that'll work itself out as I learn how to use the app. So who knows? And maybe trying a different app with the Phantom 3, I might have a little better luck. Now the person who got me hooked on to this was Paul from Drone Bum, because he invited me to become part of the Sunrise Drone show. And I said, sure, but I don't have 1,000 subs. There's no problem. There's this. And I go, you know what? I tried that and it didn't work for Android. And then he told me about this app called DU Recorder. And so I went to Google Play and I saw a whole bunch of apps. I'm like, well, gee, which one is it? So I experimented with different ones, and the one that I chose was especially for Samsung phones, which I have, and my tablet that I have, that is a Samsung. It's a Galaxy Tab. What is it? I think it's a Tab 4. It doesn't say. But anyway, I've had it for about 2 or 3 years. Oh, Mr. Mike T-Man, welcome to the show. Hey, have you tried out your drone that you won? Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, Mike, you just reminded me, Bruce of Yuri and Bruce channel. They did a plug on my channel, this channel here, and I just want to thank them for doing that. And yeah, that was very nice of them, because their channel is branching out. They do a lot of stuff about visas and fiance visas because, well, Bruce is married to a Filipina. Brent Nunley, welcome to the show. And now they're doing kind of a consultant. Yes. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it, Mike. Great. That's awesome. That's awesome. So I'm closing in on 700. Can't wait. So I mean, at this pace, I should be to 1,000 before the end of the year. And I only had what, a little over 100 at the beginning of this year. And well, and it's all because of people like you that have helped me out. And when Bill H from Bill the Drone Reviewer did that wonderful thing for me and got me that case for my Phantom 3, and the case. Well, he got me the Mavic Air, which you saw me fly earlier today, and yeah, I think this channel is getting better and better, and I think watching shows like, I mean, all the different channels. Ken Heron, Bill the Drone Reviewer, uh, who else? Oh, Coast to Coast Drones, Drone Therapy. Watching those guys. Oh, Wandering Marine, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. And Pusha Studios, and Canadian Drone Hub, they've all been very helpful. Uh, so how many of you are going to Spin Up? I really want to go, but God, the issue, I could get the ticket for the event. The problem is getting there. Because I live here in Denver and I got to fly down there, and get the hotel down there. So, boy, and I want to come and see you guys. I want to thank you all for helping me out over Christmas. That was just so unexpected. So, I do have a tip jar here. So, if you want to help me out, here's the link. You could throw a few bucks in there, just get this ball going, and share it with other people. And because I want to meet people like Chris Hope and Steve Mack and Brent Nunley and Ken Heron and Kelly Shore and Kelly Green and Chris Rollins and all those wonderful people in the drone community. I want to meet them. I want to thank them for all they've done for me. I'm so appreciative of what they've done for me. So that's what's going on. I'm, Ken Heron, I'm trying to line him up. Hopefully, I can get him at the end of the month or early next month. Oh, so okay, you're in Toronto, yeah. Uh, I was watching. I was over at Canadian Drone Hub. That that link's not working? Huh. Okay, let me. Okay, let me try this. Huh. What the heck? Okay. You know what? I'm going to. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Wow. Okay, let me try something else. Wow, that is really weird. It's not letting me into my other channels. Okay, so hold on, folks. All right, I'll be right back. And okay, let's. Huh. Well, that's funny. I went to my other channel and it could be that YouTube took that out. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. All right, hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. I will be right back. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. All right. This is here we go. I am going to. Now, where am I? What happened? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, wait a minute. I'm back over here. Okay. All right. Try that. Okay, my email. Alrighty, we will do. Okay, hold on. And this is my email. write that down real quick. All right, I'm back. There we go. Also, I like candy, especially chocolates. I'm like Ken, and I do have a candy exchange program, so to speak. Only it's for me, and you could send candy or broken drones or drones you don't want anymore. You could send them to this address. And there you go. Okay, it's Eric. My email is COLOKID 1960 at gmail.com. Oh, you got it. And there's the address, and we're back. Kill. So yeah, if you got any, I love chocolates. You know, people from around the country. There are different candy makers from around the country that make some really great chocolates. I think in the Michigan area there's See's Candy. I think is one. And I think if you go to Pennsylvania, well, there's Hershey's, of course, but there are other boutique chocolate companies out there. San Francisco has Ghirardelli. Here in Colorado, we have Enstrom's Candy, which makes really good chocolates. And sometimes when they've got 3 stores, one in Cherry Creek, which is, just east of Denver, and then one in Arvada, which is, not far from where I live, and then there's one in Grand Junction. That's where the factory is, where they make the stuff. So, what DJI birds do I have? Well, I have the Phantom 3 Advanced. I have the Mavic Air. That's my pretty much the one I really go to right now. And I've got a Tello. Oh, good. Walker's chocolates. Cool. Tello. Yeah, those are my DJI birds that I have now. I also have a Parrot Swing, which I haven't even got a chance to play around with. But I do have some little toy drones. I've got a SEMA X20 that I like to play around with. But for flying indoors, I love the Tello. Tello is a lot of fun. I do occasionally take it outside when it's not very windy, and it's fun to fly too. You can't go very far with it, otherwise it will take off on you. And I have a couple other drones. Behind me, I have a Drocon Cyclone. I've got 2 of those, and I've got a Bugs 3, which is my very first drone, which is a lot of. It's a challenge to fly that because it's non-GPS. And what else do I have? Oh, and I have a Lumi drone, which is kind of a cheapy toy drone that's got built-in prop guards on it, and it flies to music, which is kind of cool. And what else do I have? Oh, and then I have a Veerhuk drone, which it needs a camera, so that'll be fun to get that going. So yeah, that PayPal, that should work. I don't know why the tip jar is not working. I think it has something to do with Streamlabs, so I'm gonna have to change that. Alrighty, so let's get out of that. Close. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've got my other browser going. So, alright, so I've been bloviating for a little over a half hour by myself. That's not too bad. So, yeah, that's what's going on with me today. Here's my vlogging camera. It's an Andor, and nice thing about it, it's got a flip up for the monitor, which I like, but it's like 14 12, 14 megapixels. Oh, Dorito and the Lucha Cabre. Smash it. Yes. Hola, Dorito. Alright, so we got some new people coming in. That's awesome. That's cool. So yeah, a little later today, I'll try out those apps and do another live stream, do another test with the live stream, so I can feel comfortable. So that tomorrow morning we're going to get some great video of the sunrise here in the Denver area. Man, I got a nasty cowlick back there. That's the only thing I hate about when I get a haircut is I've got a cowlick that, I mean, the only thing that'll knock it down is if I use that gel, and I don't like using that kind of crap on my hair. I just get up in the morning, water, and comb it, and that's it. And all right, cool. So here's what's going to be happening for me on Monday. I think I already said this, but I'm going down to a little town in southeast Colorado, and I've got a friend that has a ranch down there, and I have permission to go fishing on the ranch. Plus, I'm bringing my drone with me just south of there in a little town called Grenada, Colorado. There is a former Japanese internment camp that was built during World War II to house uh, American citizens of Japanese descent, basically first and second generation Japanese. They were interned there. So there are. So what kind of fish? Well, he's got some good fishing. He's got largemouth bass, black crappie, uh, bluegill, and pumpkin seed sunfish. I mean, they're huge. They're like 6, 7 inches long. And what else? Oh, he's got carp in there. So far, he tells me there's some grass carp in there, and I've never caught any of those, so that'll be fun to catch those. But he's also says there's some catfish in there. So I'll be doing some videos on that on my other channel, my Arts Place Fishing channel. So you'll be seeing some video over there, probably several videos, because it'll be like I'll have to cut it up into little chunks. And also the Arkansas River runs through his property too, so I'll be able to fish on the Arkansas River. So at Camp Amachi is the name of the internment camp, and the water tower is still there. And it still has that iconic what I think it was red and white at the time. Now it looks more like orange and white. But they have a replica of the guard tower and one of the barracks there. So what you're going to see are just the foundation of the different barracks and the mess hall. There was a school built there that was for all grades from kindergarten on up to high school. And there's also a memorial there for some of the young men that were interned there. They got a chance to join the army, and they fought in Europe. They got sent over to Italy. So that'll be interesting, and I'll do kind of a historical retrospective of the camp. Uh, one thing that Ken Heron always says is pick a subject that's interesting and tell a story. So that's what I'm going to do. And there's going to be some other interesting places that I'm going to video that I'm not going to mention right here because I want that to be a surprise. So, oh, Palladian scientist UFO builder. Wow. Welcome to the show. I hope I pronounced that right. Pleiadian? So that's what I'm going to be doing there. I'll be there. Oh, Tim. Tim, welcome. So now I got a name with the handle. Cool. Great. Thanks for coming. So I'll be there for 3 days. That's how long my vacation is. I'll be back on Wednesday and back to work on Thursday and Friday. So I've got a nice short work week. Then I go to the wedding. And then I've got one regular work week after that. And then we have a short week due to 4th of July. They're giving us, they're giving us the 4th and the 5th off. The 5th is a floating holiday, so, well, it's not really a floating holiday because they're making us use one of our vacation days to, for that long weekend. Brett Ariels, welcome to the show. Cool. So I guess I'm doing pretty good for a guy doing the show all by himself today. So, other people that I'm trying to get, I'm thinking I'm going to try and get Billy Kyle here and a whole bunch of other drone people. I'm trying to get Andrew from Pusha Studios, but they're going to be going on holiday pretty soon, so hopefully maybe in July or August I could get him on. He's not a droner, but he's helped out a lot of YouTube channels, and they've helped me out too. They've given me some really good pointers. Thank you, Brant. For good evening. So, if you want to learn something, go to Pusha Studios and give them a look. Uh, kind of mingle with the people in chat, talk to them, and that's how I build up my subscribers. Is by going in and saying hi, how are you, and kind of mingling a little bit. And you'll learn a lot about setting up playlists and how to make your YouTube banner look good that kind of snaps and you know tells something about your channel, which is good. Good good thing to know. Yeah, that's right. But if he's going to post video on their channel, he's going to have to get Canadian certification, which is like, from what I hear, it's expensive to do that up there. They probably have the same requirements as we do, to where if you're going to make money, you gotta be certified. But yeah, he got a Spark, and I think they got another drone too as well before they got the Spark. But they're a fun couple. I like Andrew and Senya and that whole dynamic. Yeah, it's certified. Yeah, yeah, transport certified. Yep, that's right. Oh, you are okay. The only province I've been to in Canada is Ontario, and that's a beautiful province there. I've been to Toronto, I've been to Peterborough, and I've been around the Lake Huron side of Canada up there at oh, Andrew. Oh, good, good. I've been up to Sandwich and Godrich up there. That it's north of Sarniac on Lake Huron. Beautiful area there. Windsor, I've been there several times. Uh, Back when I was doing stand up comedy, I had the pleasure of entertaining folks over there in Windsor. And they get a lot of people from Detroit over there. Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's right, Brent. Yep. Uh, I met a couple when I was doing comedy down in Aruba back in 1990, and they said, "Hey, come on up to Peterborough. We'd love to have you." And went up there, visited them. They took me to one of the canals where I did some fishing there, caught some bass. Uh, Got a chance to go to a Blue Jays baseball game down in Toronto. That is a neat stadium there. I like that. And congratulations to you guys winning the NBA championship. That's a first for the NBA, first team outside the United States to win a champion. Yes, I believe it was the Trent Canal. Yep. Mm-hmm. Where they lived is they lived on a farm. They had a barn, but wasn't a working farm. They had a farmhouse that they fixed up to make livable. I mean, it was an old house that they lived in. It was nice and cozy. And this was back in the day. They had a great big dish antenna outside their house, and I'm watching Denver news on their TV, which was really cool. Oh, so basketball was invented in Canada. Okay. Oh, cool. Canada is a beautiful, beautiful country. I want to go to the maritime provinces and Newfoundland and Quebec, and I'm close enough to Manitoba and Saskatchewan. I could go up there. Uh, yeah, I saw the Blue Jays at the Sky Dome. Hmm. Now it's called Rogers Center. Okay. Hmm. From what I hear, Montreal is trying to lure a baseball team back into Montreal. That was sad when the Expos left. They became the Washington Nationals, I believe. I used to live in the Detroit area, and one of the players that the Tigers got was a former player from the yeah uh, Rusty Staub played for the Tigers for a few years. It was towards the end of his career, but he was still a pretty good darn player back in the day. So anyway, I want to talk about. I was part of the panel on Canadian Drone Hub earlier today, and Bill from Bill the Drone Reviewer. We were all talking about spin up and how we should have regional uh, versions of spin up, like one on the west coast and one on the east, so that we get more people to spin up. So, like I said earlier, there, I really want to go. It's just, living here in Denver, it's going to be a tough thing for me to get to Austin, Texas. So, if you want to, help me out, throw a few bucks in. Yeah, Canadian spin up. Yeah, that would be good too. You could throw a few bucks into my PayPal account. That link should work. So let me so anyway, yeah, I was thinking, they ought to have one in the Midwest, maybe Denver, Kansas City, or even Omaha, Nebraska, and that get a lot of people from the Midwest to go to it. The people from well, thank you, Brant. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, that would be good. Come here to Denver. There's a lot of places where maybe we could set up a place to go fly at. Yeah, thank you. Click that like button for me. And also, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I know a lot. You guys are already subscribed, but hit that bell icon and you'll be notified when I upload a new video or do another live stream. So I was on Oz by Drone last week. That was a lot of fun. They were having problems with their internet, and I was telling this joke, and I was getting right to the punchline, and boop, I got thrown off. So I had to, you know, somehow get back on. I got back on, and I was finally able to tell the joke. So that was fun. Their show, or Greg's show, went much better this week. It sounds like Telstra is getting a lot of the bugs out of their system. So, Steve Mack. So, where do you live, Steve? What part of the country do you live at? Are you in Michigan or are you in Wisconsin? Yeah, I know I am Wedge. He's up in Duluth, Minnesota. So yeah, if we could, it'd be. I mean, I think Spin Up is a. Oh, it's okay. All right, so you and Brant are okay in Canada there. All right, so we got a. Oh, and congrats on the Raptors winning the NBA championship. That's cool. That's cool. I was kind of rooting for them anyway because I wanted to see a team from outside the U.S. when uh, there's a vlogger that I follow. He's from Toronto, but his parents are from the Philippines, so he's moved to Manila and he's got a huge following on his channel. I think one of his channels that I really watch a lot, he's close to 200,000 right now, but his other channels are over 1 million subscribers. His name is Mikey Bustos. Funny guy, very talented, uh, interesting guy. So I hear, Toronto and Quebec or Montreal, a lot of different cultures there, which is cool. Toronto has a lot of people from Asia, Vietnam, and Laos, and the Philippines. So that is all I've got, guys. So thank you for stopping by and stopping in on short notice. See you guys in a couple weeks. You guys have a great Father's Day tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. Bye bye. And where is it?